All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a bonus episode of Nerdy Live. That's right, because usually we are the best morning show in commentary because we are the only ones doing it. But tonight I have a bonus live stream for you all because um something I didn't expect to happen happened. Henry Resilient Resident, sorry. Can you tell? Can you tell this is after work? Can you tell this is after a long day at work? What are you doing, nerdy? Lol. I'm on camera. I'm live streaming, cool anime girls. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing? Right, and then let me drag Henry in here. Henry Resilient. Hey, it would probably help if I undeafened. That would make things a lot smoother. Hello, Henry. How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight?
I am good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I I can safely say, I'm not a lolcow like some individuals.
Yo, the number of locals that are out there in the Power Ranger community, just online in general, never fails to amaze me.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the unfortunate reality. You're gonna get a lot more lolcows in spaces where it's like, oh, this is like a kid's property, and you're like an adult that still likes it. By the way, I'm not clowning on anyone who still like appreciates kid shows in like their adulthood, because obviously there are people who can handle it, but you get people like this. And what's interesting is I actually before I found out about Mythos's like controversies and stuff, I would get like his Power Ranger fan stuff in my algorithm, because like that's what a lot of my algorithm is like Power Ranger stuff, just like fan made projects. So yeah, I saw his morphing sequence. I'm like, oh, that's okay. That's like a cool little like fan made thing. I can't wait to see more. And then this is a weird way of how I found out. So there's another like Power Ranger slash like Tokusatsu guy in this space named Hercules.
Yeah, I know that fraud. I know.
But I saw he clipped I saw he clipped watching your interview with him actually, and then I found out that he was on a registered sex offender list, and I was like, oh, there's more here. There's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, I think a lot of people found out. Like, me early on, when he told me, because I came across him through at the time, was it maybe a mutual was like, hey, this guy wants to talk to you, and I was like, oh, all right, I'll talk to him. And he was like, yo, someone keeps exposing him on the sex offender list, and this is so old. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I gave him the best advice I could. I was like, what you need to do if this is not the person who you are is not address it. And he was like, well, I got to. And I'm like, dude, just if you're truly focusing on your project and getting content out, just continue to do that. People got a short-term memory. It was, X amount of years ago, you should be fine. And within like 24 or 48 hours, he made some video. And I was like, all right, well now,
oh no,
the cat's out the bag. Now I'm going to cover it, because early on I had no intentions of covering him whatsoever. I'm like, okay, in fact, I thought the morph scene was dope. I was like, oh, this is how it should be. Sure, incorporate AI, but I didn't care. But once he covered it, I covered it, and then more stuff started coming out, and the I guess the smoke and mirrors started to dissipate, and then his true character started coming out, and all of his past and him threatening people behind the scenes, and I was just like, all right, this guy is truly not good.
No, yeah, and this is like in the interview, and then like one of the videos that you reacted to as well, he uses the death of a family member a lot to like gain some sort of sympathy. Like, guys, this project, it's not just for the kids, it's not just for me. it's for my dead brother, and it's like, oh, dude, don't
Well,
associate your
guess
brother
what?
with this.
That's not even his brother in real
No.
life. That is not his brother. No,
We're
it's
talking,
not.
we're talking like no, they're not blood brothers, but they're
He
brothers.
didn't. He look. So the real brother ended up contacting me and was like, "Yo, he didn't even come to the funeral. They wish he would stop saying that that's his brother.
Oh my God, no.
He's not
Oh.
listed in the obituary or anything like that." And I was just like, this is just so odd. This odd behavior. Now, if you want to say, I think he came up like, well, my mom or dad used to date, and I used to be with him all the time. Sure, but if my brother
Mhm.
got murdered, I'm probably gonna be at my brother's funeral. And then I contacted him about that. And he was like, stop, something to the effect of, stop bringing this up. You don't know my life. And then he dogged the other brother. He dogged the
Oh my
actual brother
God, dude,
in my
no.
DMs. And I'm just like, this is
Oh my
some
God.
weird, strange behavior.
Hmm.
Strange behavior.
Yeah, and it's like like this is what really makes him a lol cow is I believe that he thinks that he's just one response away from winning the entire thing, and it's like, no, dude, you're on. Look, whether you are or aren't innocent, or like it was falsely accused, is kind of irrelevant at this point, because until more than like, because like what is it, he's on the registry until what, 2027, so that's what, one more year.
I have to pull his criminal. I got to see what he was sentenced to, because some of them are on there for 25 years,
Yeah.
being a level 2 sex offender.
I'm gonna
So I think that's something that needs to be confirmed. It's like,
yeah.
he's lost all credibility with what he says. So now you have to, go to someone else. His trust me, he didn't ran out of his trust me bros. So I don't
Right,
know when
right.
he's due to come off the list.
Because it's not
Did he?
it's not even just the full lies. It's so many like half truths, or like just like roundabout ways of telling situations. Like the whole like, oh yeah, Hasbro wants me to make the pilot. It's like, well, you heard from someone else, that's someone who supposedly works at Hasbro, called them to say, yo, we might be interested if you make a pilot.
Yeah, that is bizarre in itself. That is
Mhm.
bizarre in itself. And then he'll swear up and down that um wait, and my voice modulator is not on. He'll swear up and down that he has no business dealings with Hasbro. And I'm like, well, you definitely made it seem like Hasbro ordered a pilot. Now, if someone told you to make a pilot in order to get Hasbro's attention, that just so happens to work for Hasbro, you can say that, but it's very misleading with this Hasbro order told my boy All Shine that they wanted a pilot, so we about to shoot the pilot.
Mhm.
When I know for a fact that right now Hasbro's not accepting any ideas regarding Power Rangers.
No, because oh my God, like it irks my inner child every day to hear that, like, oh, the Power Ranger reboot might be coming out this year. Then it never comes out. It never comes out.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, but it's so much. Like, unfortunately, he's not like a Boogie, whatever Boogie's numbers are after his name.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not one of
Boogie two
those.
nine
He's not.
eight eight. Yeah.
Yeah, he not like that. So like the views ain't there for him. So it's like sometimes my attention is better spent elsewhere
Yeah,
to get a
yeah.
little bit more visibility for myself.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he might, because like, I don't know, you cry loud enough sometimes, and you'll get people's intentions that you don't want. Because if he thinks you're harassing him, which from everything I've seen, the way you cover him, it's like it's like you handle him with kind of kid gloves. Where it's like, I know people who are like 10 times meaner, that if
Oh
they
my
got their
god.
hands on him, oh my God, he might
Here's
he
the
might
thing,
do
right?
things.
Here's the thing. These Power Ranger locales are so small in their audience. If they were more popular, then yeah, your Turkey Toms would pick them up.
Mm,
Your your Nicholas Diarios, maybe some Chud Logic, throw some smoke his way. the bigger commentary community will be all over him. But because he has such a small audience, and you will actually be doing him a favor covering him, no one is really, they would consider themselves punching down and giving someone a platform who, barely has a platform for themselves.
Right, right. I mean, although sometimes as as awful as it sounds, it's not punching down, but like just going down in the depths of the sewer, seeing what's down there. Sometimes it's entertaining.
Like it would have to be a very slow, sluggish drama week for any bigger commentary YouTuber to cover him. And trust me,
Yeah.
I wish someone else would, I would love someone to pass the torch to, but it's just like even the people who are aware of him, like, okay, man, we can see this from a mile away. Nothing's going to come to fruition, no matter how much he sympathy farm and rage out and sympathy farm and try to talk proper. Nothing's going to come of it.
Yeah.
But we are where we are.
Now, this is my big question. Does he have a crowdfunding thing going on at all for Mythos Rangers?
I mean, I saw two GoFundMe's. One for his bike and one for the Mythos Force, where it didn't look like much money was raised. And when I caught him out on the bike, the $5,000 or $6,000 bike with the $15,000 GoFundMe, he said he had parts and decals on it. I'm like, I don't know who in the world buys a $5,000 bike and puts $10,000 in parts in it. Don't you just buy a more expensive bike at that point?
Yeah. The only way I could see it if it's like he had that bike for years and like the parts were slowly put together. But like, yeah, like that does sound weird to me. It's like if you lost like a it's like if you lost like a $500 console and you had added like a $100 like 10 terabyte storage to it, and somehow the GoFundMe's for over $1,000. Like the math's not math in there.
Yeah, like remember the football player from Ohio State who got his car stolen? The next thing you know, he said it had like damn near $100,000 worth of stuff in it. I forget his name. But it was a famous story. And I think he ended up going to jail for like fraud or something. And it just wasn't making sense to me.
Right. And like another thing too that I like in your interview with him, which I found weird, was that like he was crying and crying about harassment, and then like he just uses your name. He's just like your actual name. It's like, bro, why are you doing this?
Like here's the thing, right? He cries about harassment, but he crossed the line to the point where I had to get the police involved, and I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not pretty sure. I know that they contacted him and spoke to him, because they called me right after they spoke to him.
Oh, to let you know, like they filed like a report and everything.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, all right, I found it. Maurice Claret was the football player. Maurice Claret, yeah. All right.
He just had $100,000 worth of stuff in the car. As you do.
But yeah, like here's the thing, right? I don't have any problem with people saying God knows what about me on the internet. And as long as we keep it on the internet. But he wanted to take it off the internet. And I'm like, that I'm not just going to stand for that. And he's like the second person I had to go to the police to. We're actually the third now I think about it. That's just what it was. And then after that, he goes to further dox me in like a video where he tries to profess his innocence on TikTok. And I'm like, he's trying to litigate his conviction in the court of public opinion with his trust me, bro, they lied. And here's a lie detector test.
Yeah.
And that whole like FBI, if the FBI agent, if he was deceptive, he would have to go back and notify him. That's such hogwash. You can't be tried twice for the same crime you were convicted for. Even if you go out and say, yeah, I did all that shit against all them women, they're not going to reopen the case. It's a thing called double jeopardy. So it is what it is.
Yeah. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like we weren't in the courtroom. and we especially weren't like in the room when any of these alleged events happened. And so like he can cry as much as he wants about like how it didn't happen. Dude, the point is you're on the registry now, and you're trying to make a kid. You're supposedly trying to make a kids show. You want to partner with Hasbro about this, and he, as he said, like towards the end of your interview with him, like he wants to have this on TV.
Yeah, yeah. That was weird for me explaining to the cops that he wanted to go live with me, and then he crossed the line afterwards. It was like, wait, what? You got messages to prove this? I'm like, yeah, I got everything. We ended the interview with a bet that I would delete my channel if his show was on TV, and I just don't think that's going to come to fruition. But you made a good point, I think, in your reaction, saying if he wants this to get off the ground, he has to give it to someone else with a clean record. Which, like, Power Rangers is dead as it is. I don't think they're looking. I don't think anyone has the next idea to resurrect Power Rangers.
Not really. No, unless it's like the 2017 movie again, where it's like they try to take in like an edgier direction, which I don't think that would work out too much.
Yeah. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all, man. But here we are.
Yeah. But so you have covered other stuff going on in like the Power Rangers communities. Like what other crazy stuff goes on in the Power Rangers community that I don't know about? Because I just watch like fun fact videos. I watch like reviews, and I keep it at that.
Oh man, it's so much content in the community. It's just so small. And I feel like I'm actually the only one doing it. Like if I stopped, I don't know who would pick it up. I mean, you got this guy named Aaron Shonky who took like $500,000 from Power Ranger fans to do Jason David Frank's his last film, and he's holding it hostage because the movie sucks.
I heard about like Jason David Frank like doing a movie. What was it called? Like it was like Dragon something, wasn't it?
Legend of the White Dragon, yeah.
Yes. Okay, I thought like it was in like some sort of like rights distribution issue or something.
No, he's supposed to be doing Legend of the White Dragon. Well, he filmed it already.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it hasn't come out, as Aaron Shonky keeps saying. It's in distribution after he collected $500,000 from Kickstarter from fans, like 5,000 fans, and $4 million from some investor.
What? Dude, okay, you telling me that you can't find a distributor? Tubi and Amazon will put anything on their platforms. You're telling me you can't find anything?
That would be a total failure to him to be given $4.5 million, and you can't find distribution when there's so many smaller films like Iron Lung, who would have had a $3 million budget that grossed like $50 million.
Yeah.
It's a slap in the face for him to get so much money and no distribution. The movie is allegedly completed, and he's just like, well, I'm filming this YouTube video right now called Superpower Beatdown, which AI has completely decimated that audience, as it's just Shredder versus Batman, which, C-Dance 2.0 can make anything better than he can come up with. And so you have that. And you have like this, the female Red Ranger on the horizon.
Yeah, I saw some of like the anti-woke crowd get really upset about this. Like, none of y'all were talking about Power Rangers a week ago. Now suddenly you're the biggest fans on earth, and it's upsetting you.
Yeah, man. It's so much that goes on in the Power Ranger community that gets overlooked because the audience is dwindling, the interest is lacking, and few people keep it alive. And the most popular Power Ranger creators are just doing like fun facts about Power Rangers and TV show reviews of Power Rangers.
Yeah,
not the nitty gritty like, hey, Austin St. John got arrested for PPP fraud.
Oh yeah, like that was during the whole like COVID relief stuff, right?
Yeah, and I actually pulled like all the evidence against him and all his text messages, and I pulled his court transcripts of him testifying against his former best friend. Yeah, it was interesting for like the couple hundred people interested in that type of stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, he got on the stand and was like, yeah, that was my friend, and yeah, he tricked me and
He tricked
all
me.
this stuff. And I was like, if you wasn't in on it when you gave the $170,000 to the guy to invest it, and he, never spoke to you, why you didn't come to the police?
That's a good question. That's a good
It's been
question.
over. It's been over a year. You never came to the police to say, "Hey, this guy took my money,"
Right. Right.
because he knew it was illegally obtained. That's why you steal from thieves. You don't have to worry about the police.
Hmm.
In this case, the thieves end up getting caught.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I don't like, and you see, like, I have no idea why Hasbro even bought the brand to begin with. If they just like decided that they weren't gonna do anything with the franchise, because like what we have, like they have the new toys for Mighty Morphin, and then it doesn't seem like they just want to do anything else with any part of the franchise.
I think that when they bought it, they had good intentions
Mm.
to do something with it, but over time, it's just a hard sell, man. Who's the target audience? I mean, you gonna watch it? I'll check it out just because I am a Power Ranger content creator, but the vast majority of people are just probably not going to be interested in teenagers with attitude morphin fighting absurd looking monsters.
And plus too, like the the way you distribute content to like a family audience is much different than it was like even 10 years ago, right? Because of how much streaming services have overtaken everything. Shows don't have 20 to 40 episodes anymore. It's all like 8 to like 13 at most if you're lucky.
Correct.
So like
Correct.
making a kid show that's like sole purpose, like sole, not sole purpose, but like one of their main things. It's like, hey, this is a weekly show that we sell to kids so that way they can go buy the toys.
Yeah, I just don't think the interest is there for Power Ranger toys or a show
Mhm.
at this point. It would have to be like it would have to capture audiences from like 6 to 35 or something, or it's something for everybody.
Yeah,
Because if not, it's just going to be a flash in the pan here today, forgotten tomorrow, buried on Disney Plus somewhere.
right. And like, again, this might be weird to say, but like they would have to go into like an MCU direction, where it's just like they make it like a PG-13 action movie where it's just like quippy. You acknowledge some of the silly stuff in it, and then like obviously get some toy sales out of that maybe. Because I know
I
like
actually agree with you. I think that's a great idea to go to the MCU route, but how are you going to capture that MCU audience without that MCU level of production? That's going to be the hard part.
right.
The
Well, it's
reason we keep getting it. Okay, go ahead.
and like well also too it's like I say MCU, but it's also going to be a hard sell because it's like outside of Mighty Morphin.
Hmm.
The other parts of the series barely get any acknowledgement. Like Dino Thunder is getting some acknowledgement right now because they just released some Fortnite skins, but more than likely that was due to the fact that Tommy Oliver is in the show.
Yeah, these Dino Thunder guys are very delusional. The problem is Mighty Morphin is brand recognition
Mm.
across 3 generations. That's Power Rangers. You put out Dino Thunder, people are like, well, what's that? Only the people who watch Dino Thunder, like degenerate edits in your comment section, losers like him, will actually be like, oh my God, Dino Thunder is the best. Yeah, sure, but it's not selling. The toys aren't selling. There's no brand recognition there.
Mm.
Why would a company who's into making money bet millions of dollars to get potentially no return on their investment?
Right. And another issue probably would be too is like just right like the rights to some stuff, because it's like, well, certain like correct me if I'm wrong, did Saban sell everything to Hasbro? Because like I know
Yeah, man, he got out.
I
He
know
got
like
out.
Toei, like the company that owns the Japanese show that like Power Rangers gets all their used to get all their fight footage from, they still like had some right distributions in some instances, and they were consulted on toys as well for the American audience.
Hmm. To my knowledge, yeah, that Toys involvement, I think now going forward is done, considering they're not using any of the footage anymore.
Right, and the show that Toei was running that Power Rangers got all their fight footage from is no longer a thing now.
Yeah,
Too.
Super Sentai, RIP, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I saw so many people cry on Twitter about that. It's like, guys, it had 50 years. It was like it was a strong run. Like
It was time. It was time to take it out back to the woodshed. Like it was time. But those Tokusatsu ninjas is plenty of other shows that they can latch on to with the death of Super Sentai. I think it's getting rebranded anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're doing like some Metal Hero stuff right now, which is like a completely separate show. It's gonna. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna come back eventually. They reboot those shows like every 5 to 10 years over there, so they'll be fine. Just give it a little wait. But
Oh,
like,
for sure, man. For sure.
what's been like your favorite drama to cover in like the Power Ranger fan community?
I thought you were just gonna say my favorite drama. I was like, my favorite drama will always be XQC and Adept. But outside of that, in the Power Ranger community, like Aaron Shonky was fun at first, but then it just got exhausting because this guy just can't shut up and he just keep putting his foot in his mouth. I would say probably the Aaron Shonky drama because all of his friends start coming forward, or former friends start coming forward, exposing him. That was fun interviewing him because they've known him since he was in high school. Some of them.
Oh, really?
And he screwed them over. And they're like, I'm not surprised he's still screwing people over. Outside that, maybe the Red Ranger saga with him with his whole PPP fraud and him, coming out saying he was innocent, then taking a plea deal, becoming a convicted felon. That was a good Power Ranger drama. I mean, now it's just, one-off dramas here and there. Maybe the Order where they took a bunch of money from fans and never gave a movie. So it's plenty to choose from, but I would say it's the Aaron Shonky saga.
I heard this story about like the Black Power Ranger from Operation Overdrive, that he had like done like a charity thing where he like, what was it? Him and like other cast members had signed something for a charity event, and he ended up like taking it for himself. I wonder if that's true. Yeah, yeah. Keep in mind. Keep in mind. Okay, the caveat. This is something I heard in like a Linkara video back in the day when he was like doing his retrospective series on it. But it's like, I wonder how true that story
Samuel Benta. I think, is this the guy who took the sign or something? I'm not sure. He took a banner. Yeah, he took a banner.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And I never got around to covering it because I'm like, okay, he stole a banner, allegedly, I suppose. But it's just like little things like that. Another drama was the Sky Frank, Jason David Frank's daughter, her being a crash out.
Oh, did she? Oh, I didn't see this. Like, was it after he died? I'm guessing. Like,
yeah.
did she not handle what people were saying about him well online, or did she just have her own stuff?
She was scamming fans.
Oh no!
And she was homeless. And
oh no!
So people she was scamming would reach out to me and be like, "Yo, hey, she scammed me. Can you expose her?" And I'll be like, "Okay, if you got receipts, yeah, I'll 100% expose her." And they're like, "Here's all the receipts." And next thing you know, she's sending people voice messages talking about that she is homeless and she needs people to tip, and she'll send them spicy content in exchange for money.
No. No. Fuck.
I forgot all about the Sky Frank drama, but she hates my guts, and She said I'm not black and all this other stuff,
Wait,
man.
what? She's trying to take away your blackness.
Yeah, she said I'm not black, and she said she's not white. She's Spanish and Indian, so don't call her white.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
When
Oh,
like both her parents
did
are
she
white.
believe the Zero episode where it was like, oh yeah, Tommy Oliver is he's Native American guy. She just
Yeah, she is the Rachel Dolezal of the Power Ranger fandom.
oh. uh, uh.
But she absolutely hates my guts. I mean, you had like Hector David Jr., a Power Ranger who pushed the old guy. And then he was like, he blamed me for like covering it. I'm like, dude, you pushed him and ran. And then next thing you know, he's on a late night stream drunk, which I presume talking about how, F Henry and Henry could SMD. And, while he was in jail, because I pulled his court recording of him crying in jail, talking about he was a changed man. And the judge was like, man, you're taking your ass to jail for 30 days, dog. He sent him to jail.
The judge said cap.
Yeah. Because he had a history of abuse and drinking. And he was like, my friend died recently that week. And I just was in the wrong. I'm like, dude, you pushed him. And had he pushed him probably 3 seconds later, the guy would have died because he would have been ran over by a car.
Oh yeah, because it was in traffic, wasn't it? I think I
It was
saw
in a
the
parking
clips.
lot. It was in an active parking lot.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, bro, what are you doing?
Because like clips about this happening was online, I believe, right?
Yeah, he went viral. It was like national news. Power Ranger pushes retired vet. And he was wanted because it was like, hey, we got it on. Like the guy he pushed, his dash cam camera caught the entire incident.
Oh.
Like, imagine if that dash cam camera never caught anything.
Right.
Then the guy wouldn't know who pushed him at all.
Right. If I remember correctly, he's the Green Ranger from Samurai, right?
Yes.
You know what the crazy thing is? That was my because I have a little sister.
Okay.
That was like her first Power Ranger season, and she loved that season so much. I hope she hasn't found out about that because it's like another thing too. Unfortunately, is the guy who played Cole, the Red Ranger from Wild Force. Obviously, he had the thing where he murdered his roommate.
That was self-defense, man.
Was it self-defense?
Like,
okay.
It was 100% look, here we go, right? It was 100% self-defense. The guy's sister, who was an escort, who was Cole's ex-girlfriend, literally went around. She's on camera saying she slept with any and everybody who could try to get him convicted. She's in an interview saying it.
Jesus.
And when they did the documentary, they like omitted that part from the whole thing to paint it like the guy was a murderer. But it was 100%, in my opinion, self-defense. That's why he wasn't arrested. He was arrested and let go because his story never changed, and his girlfriend's story, who was there, mirrored his story. And it was it was self-defense, but she slept with like some sheriff, and then the sheriff had the DA's ear, and it went from
fucking wild.
Self-defense to let's charge him with murder, and he pled out for manslaughter. Crazy, man.
That's fucking wild. Holy shit. I did not know it went that deep. Jesus. And then also too, I saw that you've been covering like the Nick Lee and Amaranth stuff like as well, like for like more recent stuff that's been going on. Dude, their situation is just it's so disgusting to see because it's like there's a camp where it's like people believe it's like 100% fake, and there are people that like think this is like all genuine. I think it's a little mix of both, where it's like they're being hyperbolic about their terrible marriage, but I think it's still a terrible marriage where they have definitely have fought about some of the stuff that they have said on camera.
Yeah, I think they do a lot of clip farming. So they have these big blow ups, and then like within like less than 24 hours, they're back together, they're eating lunch and yada, yada, yada. Divorce talk is over. It's crazy.
I remember the first time they really farmed attention from it was when she was like, "He's the reason why I did OnlyFans in the first place, and now that he's gone out of my life, I'm never gonna do it again." And then,
Yeah. And she fake crying all the time, man. She fake cries
Mhm.
all like on command. And she was, and like he even called out, he was like, hey, there's no tears there. And I'm like, yeah, there are no goddamn tears there.
I
It's
wonder
just
why.
her acting like she's crying.
Right, right. And it's, it, dude, especially kick streamers. Kick streamers, there's so much content when it comes to that because have you seen the stuff with this one called Dean the Great?
Oh yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you this. All that shit was staged.
Oh, the slap
I'm not
incident.
all of it. If you go to Dean the Great's page, he reposted all of those clips. All of them.
Mhm.
Every time he got slapped, every time people punking him. I think it was just to launch his career or something.
I can see it. I can see it. Cause it's I did because like even like a month ago I'd never heard of the guy, and now all of a
Yeah.
sudden like he's getting interviewed by Adam 22. He's
Yes.
on
This is the
everyone's
launching.
feeds.
Yes, this is him launching his live stream career.
Mhm.
Okay, this the Larry Will smack ain't do it. Okay, my bodyguard is gonna clock you. It's gonna catch some of it, but then we gonna put the cameras down. And then next thing you know, he's getting like a suitcase full of money and an AP watch. So it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. But have like the other clips that because like I have some friends in Discord that like been like daily watching their live streams when they were in like South America. I don't know if are they still in South America at this point?
I
Nick Lee
I
and
think
like
they may
Ice
still be in
Poseidon.
Peru.
But they were like their campsite or whatever they were at, where it's like you could hear like the monkeys in the background, and like one of my friends was like, imagine if like one of the monkeys tried to like steal their shit. I was like,
Oh my god, yeah. I saw like a picture of kids going down the street. I think maybe it was in Thailand. They have to walk down the street with BB guns because the monkeys will steal their food and shit.
oh yeah, because they're so used to tourists like giving them food that if you don't give them food, they become like really aggressive.
And yeah, my man Aerostream said, yeah, they're still in Peru
Okay, this still in
at the
Peru.
Amazon rainforest last night.
But so like I'm like, what made you like? What started out with the content for you? Like, did you
For
initially
me,
start? Yeah, did you like initially start off like, okay, like I want to do like gaming? Because that's usually how people go. Like they start with one genre, then they transition into another. Um,
uh, it started off from divorce. I needed money for lawyer fees. And I knew how to edit from when I had a YouTube channel when I was married. I would do movie
mhm,
reviews. So I was like, well, I need to make some money. I know how to edit, and I got time when I don't have my daughter. So shit, let me try to make some money for the lawyer fees because I hadn't spent probably 30, 36. We had $66,000 in legal fees over 4 years.
Jesus.
And I promise you, I have not made that much money on YouTube.
I dude, I wish I made $66,000 on YouTube.
Yeah, dog. You and me both. You and me both, man.
uh,
So I mean, it helps, but it doesn't cover the full bill, and that's literally
mhm.
how I started doing it. And I'm still in court now, so it's just like I got to keep trust me. If I didn't need the money, I probably wouldn't do it as often or go so hard. Where I'm like uploading 3 videos a day, I'm live 2 hours a week or 2 times a week.
Mhm.
Uh, you know, looking up stories in my spare time. It is just, I lawyer fees ain't gonna pay themselves. So
Right,
the
right.
AdSense helps, and the super chats go to the baby mama terrorist fund.
Oh. um, shoot. I mean, for me, it's just I like doing this. I like live streaming. I like doing like a radio type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I mean, I started with covering divorce content, and then I got popular for the Jason David Frank Death by Divorce video, and then that led to XQC's divorce. And then I discovered Twitch drama is very lucrative
Oh my god, it's so lucrative.
if if you can if you can gain popularity enough, and you could practically print money just covering debaucherous streamers.
Right, and like I think like Turkey Tom and Nicholas Diorio have mentioned this several times. The reason why a lot of these guys don't get covered until like it like blows up is because it's like you have to sit through like 5 hours of a live stream in order to like get like the full context sometimes of a situation. Like Hassan Piker is like a prime example of that. Like Willie Mack, who's a friend of the channel, like that dude's got he's had to sit through a fucking hours of live streams just to fucking understand this man's mind, and I pity him so much.
Yeah, shout out to Willie Mack, man. He clips me every now and then. I may get clipped by Willie Mack, which is fine, which is great. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, man. If you want to do the deep dive on these streamers with these large audiences, like Hassan, which a well-crafted video is easily going to get you 50 to 100,000 views on the slow night.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put in the research, and people like Turkey Tom, Nicholas Diario, Willie Mack, they've been covering them for years, so they know the lore. Me coming in on the on the tail end, like as an outsider, like, well, what is this Twitch drama? Like when I first did it, I was like, well, I really don't know who XQC is. But this guy is getting sued, guys, and turns out he's a millionaire, and he was never married, but she's trying to steal his marriage, and that live stream got like over 100,000 views, and I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, okay, well, I'll keep looking up his court docs and covering them, and people know my name, I guess, in the Twitch drama spear.
Oh, they afraid of you? Please tell me they're afraid
I mean, Mizkif just called me retarded when he went live. He called me like a cosmetic lawyer. He absolutely hates my guts.
You know what?
Unless I'm covering Tectone's lawsuit, then he's like, Team Henry. But if not, he hates me. He hates me.
Dude, and that's a funny thing too. Is like it's like these people. Well, it's kind of like watching political people. Like they absolutely play team sports. It's like, well, yeah, technically, the guy I support may have been accused of like something similar to what the guy I hate does, but that guy's cringe, or that guy's a loser. It's like,
yes,
because like I'll tell you what the funniest thing is. It's seeing Tectone and Mizkif go at each other, right? And it's like, bro, you guys are like the same motherfucker, pretty much.
Well, I think Tectone made Pink drop next. So did the judge. But yeah, still cringe in their own regard.
Illegal mindset thinks he's a lawyer, but he isn't though. Oh yeah, the Go East guy. Yeah, dude, watching him cover anything just like it like I feel weird afterwards, is because like he always has to mention like his love of like Asian women, or like how he wants to like have IRL anime girls, and it's like, dude, you're fucking like, you're supposed to be a lawyer. Why are you going down this route?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a cringe behavior amongst, I guess, the top streamers out there, man. And yeah, Tectone doesn't like me either, unless I'm shitting on Mizkif, and then he's perfectly fine.
Oh no, yeah. Although I'll tell you this, because like there I don't know if you know these names, but there are people like a YouTuber by the name of like Sensitive Society. There's another guy who
oh yeah, the sweepers, the Tectone sweepers, or the apologists, if you will.
It's like, okay, guys,
Sensitive Society, WestJet, and
Cheeto.
Well, I had limited interactions with a Cheeto. But some people are gonna, well, hey, it's a civil lawsuit, so I don't believe anything or whatever. And I'm just like, oh well, it is what it is. I believe her because of the medical records. which said she had to get her lips redone because after he forced her to drop neck after she got her lip injections. I mean, he literally went on live and talked about it, about how she had to get her lips redone, and he said he had a human blowjob machine. So, and he never had sex with her. Yeah, I'm sure that's what every normal relationship looks like. A girl just consistently giving blowjobs with literally never touched her vagina, never had sex with her. Yeah, she was just happy to do it.
Yeah, totally was just fine with that sort of situation. Yeah. Who, by the way, she also did like OnlyFans, right? So it's like, oh yeah, you guys never had sex whatsoever, like vaginally. Yeah, never.
Yeah. I mean, I would have been that I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, yeah.
I seen how she looked. Yeah. There's no way we're not having sex.
Oh my god. And then like, oh dude, the speaking of the sweepers, like not Sense of Society or WestJet, but like the people, like the gremlin sweepers, like the ones who like have like little to no following, are like, she's not even attractive. It's like bullshit.
Bullshit. By what standard?
Yeah. If a girl that looks like her came to you and gave you her number, oh my god, you would instantly text her or like call.
Here's the thing, right? The guys who said she's not attractive are the guys into lolly.
I promise true. You. No, this is very true. Because one of the people who said it was fucking a streamer by the name of Tactical Templar, whose like whole thing is that he's a Catholic knight, but he's not Catholic. Also, too, like there are clips of him online where he's just like moaning while he's like watching an anime girl VTuber, and he swears, guys, I'm not doing anything. It's just a wholesome content creator. It's like,
yo, I swear all of those lolly lovers are weird as shit.
Mm-hmm. Tectone is one of them. Fucking Tectone
is
one
of them. He didn't denounce it. I don't think he denounced it fully, but he's like, he don't mention it no more. He just mentions the Genshin or whatever.
Right.
Bullshit.
And then like he's platforming this guy named Nux Taku, who has his own weird history with lolly.
Yeah, that Discord server of his, I think he had nuked it by now. You can't join it anymore.
No, yeah, it's been nuked, but luckily they've had like recordings of the actual server itself, so it's not like photoshopped or anything.
Yeah, Nick Andros, Harmful Opinions, both have copies of Nux Taku's Discord server.
Yeah, which is good. Because like now the crazy thing is like Nux has like denied multiple times, knowing that there was a minor in his server. But there are little messages like only like 3 or 4 messages in between where like the kid's like, I'm 15. And then there's a Nux reply to something else.
Yes, where he just completely blind and oblivious to it. Like, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that message at all. I'm like, oh, okay, Nux.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Totally.
All right.
But
so what's been some of your favorite dramas to cover?
Oh, okay. Well, so if we're going 2 categories. If we're going by what gave me views and then like what I find like really entertaining, some of my favorite dramas have been so there was this guy named Quantum TV a couple years ago who was known for like copyright striking people. It got so big that like the Act Man, who's like normally like a gaming YouTuber, covered the situation, and that's where most people know it for. I covered it like early on, when it was just him, and like when he was like striking down like channels with like 5K subscribers compared to like his like 80K at the time. So like I was able to get in that early.
Okay.
And what was funny is he had made. Do you know who Tipster is? I assume if you watch Nicholas,
yeah,
you know who Tipster is.
Yeah, I know who Tipster is.
When Tipster was still making like commentary gaming content, Tipster had covered it, and then I had covered it like a couple hours later. So Quantum TV in his like response video to everything shows my thumbnail and then shows Tipster's thumbnail. But at the time, my video only had like maybe 20 views because this was like before I got 1K. And, and like he screenshotted it, and like the screenshot of Tipster's video shows the views, and then he like did this weird thing where he warped the bottom end of the screenshot to where it didn't show my views because he didn't want to show people that he was replying to like 20 view Andes at the time. And then another drama that I really liked was the Review Tech USA drama, because I was able to interview his editor when the beef between them first started, and then Review Tech USA was on live streams calling my podcast the Circle Jerk Podcast because I had his when I had his editor on, and then like I'm replying to him being like, if you were in my chat at the time, I would have gladly taken your call. like it was just time and place. Like
yeah, you know, sometimes you got the right story at the right time in the right place, and the algorithm picks it up, or people are talking about it, and you get lucky. And maybe that's what happened when you interviewing Review Tech USA's editor, the J interview.
Yeah. And then my other favorite one was there's this like angry 15-year-old Irish kid, and he had made a video ranting about how woke Batman is, right? And he was like using clips of a black content creator, and I have no idea. I forget the context of why he said it, but in the video, he says, "Oh, yes, normal people are afraid of black people because all they do is loot and riot." And I'm just like, holy shit, why is this 15-year-old saying all this?
Oh, man, dude. Look, man, absolute Batman. I haven't read it, but I'll just take him as his word that it's woke.
right. I mean, clearly he doesn't like it. Clearly he doesn't like it.
Oh, man. Oh, Jesus, man. Ooh, this has been really good, man. I rarely get to do these type of interviews or whatever, but
no, and yeah. I appreciate that you were down for the interview, especially if it be kind of like a semi last minute thing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't care. I'm like, when I got my daughter upstairs asleep, you know, I don't mind. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing crazy. Because normally I'm up making thumbnails or, you know, talking to my on my Discord server about upcoming topics and stuff like that.
Yeah, and well, normally around this time too, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Like I'm gathering stuff because like my dedicated shows are for sure like my Sunday, which is always a day off, and then like I have an interchangeable day off.
Don't forget his dad is also a content creator, and he makes videos from his dad's setup and probably gets his stuff from his dad.
Oh yeah, that's right. The 15-year-old Irish kid, his dad is like a full he's like diet quartering, but like 10 times more racist than the quartering. I was thinking about covering it one time. His dad, like a couple of weeks ago, made a video on black fatigue. If I can speak, and he's like
fatigue.
Yeah, and he's like, keep in mind, this is an Irish dude. This is an Irish dude talking about how Bad Bunny's not American, and that and that because I guess one of the people involved with like the national anthem for the Super Bowl had worn like a Black Pride flag armband, and he was up in a roar about that. It's like, dude, you don't even live in this country. Why do you care? Why are you LARPing as an American?
I've never been to Ireland. I wonder, is there like some anti-black sentiment over there in Ireland? I don't even know what they deal with over there. Maybe there is like a huge, we don't like black people in Ireland. I didn't even know if black people were in Ireland. No, in all honesty.
I know they had a what was it? They had a huge like influx of like Polish immigrants like a few years ago, and there was like some uproar about that, I guess.
Were they protecting their borders?
Oh my god. Trump in like a leprechaun costume was just like, we gotta get rid of those Polish. We gotta get rid of them. We gotta protect the beautiful Irish land.
Everyone start eating pierogies or something. That'd be crazy.
Right. And the Irish culture is just going away. They're all, instead of drinking Guinness, they're all drinking vodka now.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed about how many people in America don't know it's a territory of the U.S. and that they've been trying to be a state, but the government won't let them. Yeah, well, that's a whole can of worms of itself. As like the whole political thing. I don't know. This is like I find like people who like go head first into like political stuff, like the quartering, like Hassan. Those people are really fun to cover because like they're so like not the again, guys. If I can speak, professional streamer, by the way. Those guys, I think, have the making of being like a lolcow type, but because they're so entrenched in like political beliefs, as soon as like you go, dude, how many times I've been called like a fascist, or I've been called like I got called a left-wing grifter because I called Chibi Reviews a pedo or like a lolly
yeah, he's
lover.
in a lolly. He's in a lolly. Like, come on, man. Like, dude, why do we have people for these lolly lovers?
Dude, he made a tweet a couple days ago where like you know the show Ben 10, right? Like the Cartoon Network show. Yeah. Dude, he was tweeting out about like how much he loves like the incest between like the fan incest between the two like cousin characters in that show.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's like I quote to him, it's like, bro, they're cousins, and then it's like, also too, they're fucking 10 years old. Why are you obsessing over this? And then like to quote unquote own the libs, he like retweets a gif of a porn video of the 10-year-old character.
Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, his girlfriend or fiance, she did the right thing.
Oh yeah.
She got out.
No, you fucking hell, man. Yeah. And then like that dude's like in his 30s, and like his fiance was like 18, 19, and it's just like, when did y'all meet? Did he pick you up the last day of your senior year of school?
My God. Senior year. He was taking her junior. No, let me stop.
Chibi Reviews is like, I'm suing both of you.
Let me stop. Get it.
But thank you seriously for coming on. For anyone who happens like watch the VOD right now, if you haven't seen Henry Resilience content, I will link to you his is it clip channel I have right now? No, it's the main channel. Here's his main channel, and then he also has a clips channel. And which one do you go live on more, the clips channel or your main channel?
I kind of just go live on both sometimes.
Okay. Well,
but Clips channel for sure. Clips channel is the official live stream channel. Mm-hmm. I rarely go live on my main channel, and if I do, I delete the live and put it on the Clips channel.
That makes sense. Too.
Yeah, that's just, I want, if the live stream audience, just be on the Clips channel. You'll catch it all, but sometimes the main channel casts a bigger net, catch some different type of fish, especially if I'm doing like a Twitch drama centered stream. But it's cool either way, as long as you're watching.
Right.
As long as you're watching.
And guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications. And before we get out here, we gotta thank all the lovely members of this channel, which you can join for just $1. We have Pigeon Salad, who is a Super Nerd 3, the $10 tier. Thank you, Pigeon Salad, for your 2 years of support, man. Seriously, thank you. And then we also have Weird Collar Guy, Barrel, Cool Anime Girls, Wookie Z, Kickin' the Swede, Lady Nerdiest, K-Huck, Daniel, and Manic, who are the $1 tier. Thank you, everyone who's come onto the live stream, leaving a like, commenting. It's all appreciated. Thank you for Henry for coming on. I'm Nerdy
Thanks
John.
for having me.
Yeah, I'm Nerdy John, signing out. Remember, don't be freaky, be nerdy.